like right on the spot. And the director was like, okay, we're going to start. Gave me a key. At the time I was doing drums. But then he said, we're going to do a round robin. We're going to create something like right on the spot. I want you to create. I want you to see where you go. I want you to see what you have.
What chords did you play?
Huh?
What chords did you play?
When I did that?
Yeah.
I was on drums.
I mean, right now, what chords did you play?
Oh, I was in D.
Like the other chords. C, that's not regular D.
There was like a G sharp in there.
Yeah.
Too. I was like, okay. Okay.
Well, I was in D major. I just went around.
Well, it just kept looping. Yeah. At least you knew to come back to D.
Right.
Yeah, I heard a few notes that were in D major. I was like, huh.
I stayed in D, but I just went around.
Right.
I came back down the street. Bought the hat. Went to the store.
We learned the neighborhood.
Right.
Yeah. We went around.
We ask that everybody please take their seats as the ceremony is about to begin.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the class of 2025 PUSD commencement for CIS Academy in Rose City High School. My name is Adrian Sanchez, a senior at CIS Academy. Please stand for the presentation of colors by the Blair ROTC, led by Sergeant Cuevas.
Left, right, 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 left. Mark time, mark. Left, right. Present. Colors.
Please put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the right to America and to the republic, one land, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem to be performed by the orchestra. Please be seated.
On behalf of the senior class of 2025, we welcome you to PUSD's commencement. I am Lucas Scott, a graduate from Rose City High School. We would like to honor and thank the Pasadena Unified Board of Education and the Pasadena Unified School District for their support. Present with us this morning are Board of Education President Jennifer Hall Lee, Board Vice President Tina Fredericks, Board Clerk Dr. Yarmer Velasquez, Board Member Kimberly Kinney, Board Member Patrice Marshall McKenzie, Board Member Scott Harden, and Board Member Michelle Richardson Bailey. Also joining us is Pasadena City Council member Tyrone Hampton. In addition, we welcome Superintendent Dr. Elizabeth Blanco, Chief Academic Officer Dr. Helen Hill, Chief Business Officer Saman Bravo Kamiri, Chief Human Resources Officer Dr. Sergio Canel, and Assistant Superintendent Dr. Julian Reynoso. Here this afternoon are our outstanding school administrators from PUSD. Please join me in thanking our teachers, counselors, and staff present here today. It is because of you that we made this commencement ceremony.
Good morning, Rose City High School staff, classmates, parents, and community partners. My name is Kimberly Salas, and I am honored to stand before you today as Rose City's valedictorian for the class of 2025. As I stand here today, I can't help but to think how fast time moves. One day we are walking into kindergarten, not knowing what the future holds. And in a blink of an eye, we are standing here accomplishing a huge milestone in our lives. We've had moments in which we were at our lowest, moments of despair where we thought we wouldn't make it through. We laughed until we cried, and cried until someone reminded us we were not alone. Above all, we've had many moments of success, which is a testament of our strength and resiliency. I want to take a moment to thank our teachers and support staff for guiding us out throughout our journey. You have shaped us, gave us strength, and believed in us. June 4th marks one of our greatest accomplishments. Today we stand here not just as individuals, but as a family, shaped by every moment, every challenge, and every lesson. As we step forward, I hope we remember this. Our lives aren't defined by our failures, but defined by how we get back up and try again. It is about believing in ourselves even when we doubt, because every challenge we overcome gets us a step closer to what the world has to offer. As we leave today, entering a new chapter, let us leave with gratitude, with courage, and with the knowledge that no matter where we go, we carry this place, these people, and these memories we've shared. Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Good morning, and congratulations to the class of 2025 seniors, and also the parents, families, and faculty, without whom we surely would not be here today. My name is Layla Lomas Neferetti, and I am proud to be the class of 2025 CIS valedictorian. I transferred to CIS Academy in the late fall of my sophomore year. I found this school to be a life raft as I got myself and my education back on track. I will never forget the rare kindness and support I found here. Principal Torres, you have been supportive from the very beginning. You have put together an incredible team and program, and I hope retirement treats you well. You will be missed. Mr. Siegel, my mentor teacher, I feel that you are my biggest cheerleader and see that your only concern has always been my wellness and my success. Under your guidance, I have grown, and I thank you. There are so many others who shape our experiences here at CIS Academy. Mr. Barroso, our vigilant school counselor, Mrs. Pringle, who is always available and eager to help, Mrs. Curtin, the passionate leader of the Health Arts Academy. Thank you to the front office and custodial staff and all the other teachers that have stood behind us and helped us to get here. CIS is a special place. Here we are allowed to choose our own paths. We each have been on a journey that is our own, unique. We are all here for different reasons, but we have this in common. CIS has prepared us well. Here we have learned to be independent and self-motivated. I encourage you to take these skills and use them to make your dreams or passions a reality. I am committed to University of California at San Diego for global health. Whether you are headed to university, community college, or into the workforce, you are ready. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Good morning. My name is Larry Torres, and I am the proud principal of CIS Academy. I'd like to greet our parents, teachers, honored guests, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. Today is a moment of celebration, a milestone, a day filled with joy, reflection, and maybe even a little bit of nervous excitement about what lies ahead. Like you, I too will be graduating of sorts. After 39 years in the education field, I will be retiring, and this will be my last graduation. So this speech may run a little long. As much of what I want to say here will apply to both you and myself. So we are standing on the edge of what's next: college, careers, adventures, and I want to leave you with two guiding lights: curiosity and gratitude. And let's start with curiosity. Curiosity is what moves the world forward. It's the spark behind every question that begins why or what if. It's the force that challenges the status quo, drives innovation, and leads to discovery in a world changing faster than ever. Facts can become outdated, but curiosity will never expire. And it will push you to learn, to adapt, and to grow. I grew up not far from here in a little town called Eagle Rock. And when I was little, we did the same drills that all of you have gone through year after year. And you know that earthquake drill where the teacher yells duck and everybody gets under the table? Except when I was growing up, they weren't called earthquake drills. You know what they were called? They were called nuclear attack drills. And think about that for a minute. Ducking under your desk was supposed to save you from a nuclear explosion. Okay, and this was the time of the Cold War. And we were afraid of a nuclear war with then Soviet Union. And the Soviets were the enemy, and you could see that seemingly in every presidential speech or old James Bond movie. And as I got older, I started asking questions and more questions about why. Why are we treating certain people as others? And when I was 17, I headed off to college in Connecticut, and I majored in history and political science with an emphasis on Russian studies, because I was looking to answer that question, and it was that curiosity that led me to find myself in January of 1981 in Moscow. And it was about 40 below zero. And I still remember getting off the airplane to see Red Army soldiers in their full uniform holding Kalashnikov machine guns, standing there at customs to greet us. And you knew right then that you were in a very different place. But in my time there, meeting with other college students, touring churches, and seeing some of the oldest cities in that country, I found myself thinking the so-called enemies were more like us than not. And perhaps there was more to the question than I had previously considered. And whether you're stepping into a classroom, a workplace, a passion project, I encourage you to stay curious, ask questions, challenge assumptions, dive deep into the things that excite and confuse you. Don't be afraid to not know something. Be afraid of not wanting to know. And when I returned to the West Coast, I was hired to teach in Los Angeles Unified School District. And I started out as a traditional classroom teacher, but realized there had to be a better way to connect with students. And there was a new program that the district was just starting called Independent Studies. And I got curious and went to take a visit. And I found myself in this bungalow in Highland Park watching a teacher meet with a student. And I swear this is a true story. As I watched the teacher working with the student, it was clear the student was heading off to Italy for some reason. And the conversation progressed, and they were talking about their far-flung relatives all congregating in Rome. And the Catholic Church was paying for everything. And I thought, wow, that isn't something that normally happens. And it turned out that that student's great-great aunt was being beatified by the Pope. She was, and they were flying the entire extended family to Vatican City in Rome for the beatification ceremony when they turned this relative into a saint. And I thought, wow, I'm going to go work with a bunch of saints or wannabe saints. In all honesty, in my 30 years of working in programs like CIS Academy, I've met and worked with students who needed a different path, a different way forward. Independent study students come to us precisely because traditional school is not meeting what they need at this time, in this moment in time. And honestly, I have found that makes all the difference. And so just as curiosity hopefully propels you forward, gratitude keeps you grounded. And gratitude reminds us that we didn't get here by ourselves, that behind every success is a web of support, parents that stayed up late, teachers who believed in us, friends who walked beside us. Gratitude keeps us humble in success and resilient in failure. And so to my CIS faculty and staff, you truly are the best group of educators that I have worked with in my career. You make a difference each and every day. To our school board, I've been where you are at, and I know how selfless and in many ways thankless the service you do on behalf of our young people in our community. And you have my deepest respect. To Dr. Blanco, our wonderful superintendent, thank you for your leadership and overwhelming support of our program, especially this year where your guidance was invaluable. I appreciate you. And finally, to our graduating class of 2025, every student who comes into our program has a tale of how they arrived. We have one young lady graduating with us today who came as an unaccompanied minor from another country as a teenager. She entered our program because she needed to work full-time to pay the rent for an apartment, as well as to care and provide for both herself and her now 2-year-old child. We have another graduate, our valedictorian, who among the number of accomplishments earned the highest award in Girl Scouts, the Gold Award, as well as an Eagle Scout Award. Among us today, we have several students who are graduating a year early. And finally, we have a student who actually isn't here, but I'm going to mention him because he probably should be. The biggest reason he's not here is because he's 12 years old and not actually in high school. But he's already completed college biology and calculus with grades of A's, and he is also fluent in English, Spanish, and German. And for me, this is CIS Academy. And so as you leave here today, be curious enough to explore new ideas and grateful enough to remember where you come from. Say thank you often and mean it, and keep learning, and not for the grades or jobs, but because of the thrill of knowing more than you did yesterday. And I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Wow, what a journey. 39 years? Brother, I salute you. You know, I wasn't going to say it, but I have to say it now. After 33 and a half years, I'm also retiring at the end of the year. And what a journey it has been. I have so many wonderful memories, and I'm very grateful to be able to work with this graduating class as my final class. So thank you, guys. Good evening, graduates, Dr. Blanco, ELT, board members, parents, teachers, staff, and the entire Pasadena community. Today is more than a celebration. It's a rite of passage. It's when our graduates become young adults. The world changes here. It changes right now. You are young adults. So that's what we're here to celebrate, your rites of passage. The journey wasn't always traditional. It wasn't always easy, but you chose to keep going. You chose to grow, and you made it to this moment, and you're ready for the next chapter. As you step forward, I want you to remember 4 powerful lessons, ones that have brought you to your heart of where you are right now. You've experienced this. Number 1, self-advocacy, self-determination, and self-reliance. At Rose City and the Center for Independent Study, you've learned how to speak up for yourself. You learned how to ask for help when you needed it, to keep moving forward, even when the road was unclear. You've learned that you are your greatest advocate. You are your greatest advocate. You've taken ownership of your learning, your goals, and your path. And that self-determination will carry you far in life. So don't wait for others to define your future. You stand tall. You use your voice, and you make sure that your story matters. You're capable of mapping your own destiny. Number 2, education and the workforce. Whether you're going to college or trade school or a career, or you're still trying to figure it out, know that there's no one path. Everybody has their own path. Your path is not the same path as your friend or your neighbor. What matters most is that you keep learning. You keep building your skills. You keep saying yes to the opportunities that's going to stretch you, that's going to challenge you. Education does not stop with the diploma. You have to learn from your mentors. You have to ask questions. You have to be curious, because your mind is a powerful tool. You use it well, and you must use it often. Number 3, independent living and community engagement. You know, we've already prepared you for community engagement. Each one of you students have had to do community service, 40 hours, 60 hours. So we have already prepared you for that community portion. So growing up means learning how to take care of yourself, but it also means understanding your role in the world around you. You're not just graduating as individuals, you're stepping into adulthood. You guys are young adults now. The world changes. You have to show up for your communities. You have to volunteer. You have to vote. You have to make sure that your voice is heard. Be someone that others can count on. And when you need support, don't be afraid to reach back to those people that helped you in the past, such as your parents, your principal, your teachers, your mentors. Learn how to find solutions when it gets tough. Community and problem solving. You know, life is going to challenge you. We're all going to be challenged. I'm challenged every day. As our young adults, as our future leaders, you're going to be challenged. And that's a promise. But there's one other promise I can make you, is that you're prepared for this challenge. You're already prepared. You already have what it takes to face those challenges. You've learned how to communicate clearly. You learn how to advocate for your needs and how to find solutions when things get tough. The problems won't always be easy to solve, but your resilience, your ability to listen, to reflect, and to try again, that's what's going to make you unstoppable. So as you leave Rose City and the Center for Independent Study, I want you to keep 4 things in mind. 4 things close to your heart. Number 1, continue to learn and keep growing. Number 2, continue to pray and stay forth on the path that you're already on. Number 3, continue to reflect. Learn from your mistakes because you're all going to make them. I'm still making them every day. So you're going to make mistakes. And number 4, which is, in my opinion, the most important one, is try as much as you can not to make the same mistake twice. That's when you know you're learning. That's when you know you're growing. So, to the class of 2025, you're strong, you're ready, you're worthy of all the success and joy that life has to offer. So congratulations to you, graduates. We are so proud of you, and I'd like everyone to please stand, and let's give this young group a round of applause. Please stand, everyone. This is our future. Yes, sir. All right, where do we go from here?
Okay. All right. You can be seated. Thank you. All right. So, as principal of CIS Academy, it gives me great pleasure this morning to introduce the graduating class of 2025 for your acceptance and validation of graduation in the state of California. They have garnered many accolades, awards, and scholarships and are worthy recipients of their diplomas. Your turn.
Thank you. As a principal of Rose City High School, it gives me great pleasure this morning to introduce the graduating class of 2025 for your acceptance and validation of graduating in the state of California. They have garnered many accolades, awards, and scholarship, and are worthy recipients of their diploma.
Congratulations to seniors. As superintendent of the Pasadena Unified School District, it gives me great pleasure to present the class for graduation. Thank you for joining us today. Before I move the acceptance of the class of 2025, I want to say a few words to the graduates too. You're a very special class because your 2 leaders are going out and you're always going to be in their memory, and you're always going to be in my memory because you're the first class that I get to say this for as the superintendent of Pasadena Unified. You have met all of the requirements as outlined by the state of California and the Pasadena Unified School District. You have lived through history and helped shape it. As children, you faced the global pandemic, uncertainties, and as teens, you endured the trauma and disruptions of the Eaton fire. And now you're on to adulthood. And through it all, you rose. You are a generation that won't be defined by crisis, but be defined by your courage. You articulate and are grounded. You have learned many languages. You've excelled in arts and science. I watched some of the students learn instruments from November to May and play like they had been playing since they were in elementary school. You lead with empathy and curiosity and purpose, and I know that you're all going to be very successful. You are the fulfillment of your family's hopes and dreams that are reflected in your brilliance and resilience. And in the way you show up for yourselves and a lot for others, I want you to stand up and thank your parents and caregivers. Parents? Caregivers? You are the dream realized for every educator who has helped you through challenges and hopes and helped build who you are today. You are the promise of tomorrow and the future. After today, you're going to head off to college, the workforce, the military, trade school, wherever your dreams take you. And I know that you're all going to be successful. When I sat in your seat, I never thought that I would be standing here before you in a red robe from USC or as your superintendent. So sometimes when you're in the place you're in right now, you think that there are limits to your life, but I can say with confidence, there are no limits to what you can become, and I know that we're going to see you do great things. And I want to thank our teachers and all of those counselors and support staff that have supported you. So congratulations to the class of 2025. We're so very proud of you. And by the power vested in me by the Pasadena Board of Education, I hereby present the 2025 senior class as certified candidates for graduation. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Ms. Jennifer Hawley, the board president for Pasadena Unified.
Thank you, Dr. Blanco. I'm pleased to celebrate the graduating class of 2025. I know you've all had fun times and challenging times. I hope you remember that you are graduating from a great high school. And I'm so pleased to be here. And I wanted to let you know that you inspire me because I've been watching graduates decorate their caps, and I decorated mine for you today. And now, by virtue of the authority vested in me as a duly elected representative of the Pasadena Unified School District and as president of the Board of Education, I take pleasure in awarding your diplomas of graduation and conferring upon you all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Kimberly Salas. Lucas Scott. Colby Espadas. Heather Ortiz. Jonathan Cruz. Alfredo Cortez. Nevea Chávez Falcón. Faith Castro. Jordan Nathaniel Berganio. Briseida Barbosa. Ashley Ayala Manso. Justin Ayala Martinez. Lisbeth Ábalos Garnica.
Clara Ablasa. No, you can't. No, help. Jeremy Diaz Allen. Leila Lomas Nefarete. Adrian A. Sanchez. Sitlali Alzaga Vera. Ariana Ambris.
Christopher C. Bailey. Lynette Nicole Banuelos. Oh, really? Okay. Zoe Kaylee Castro. Tyler Sadiq Callum. Jasmine Carolyn Kaylee Cervantes. Good going. Jade Isabella Connor. Leo Connors Jr. And I know one. Taja Rosie Mae Davis.
Ricardo López. Johan López. Julián López. Sofía Jiménez. Steven Golly. Ruby Guerrero Tapia. Edwin Guerra Huerta. Damien Gamboa. Cesenia Espinosa.
Alex Donahue. Great. Elizabeth Forian. Congratulations. Okay. Damien, okay. Xavier Damien Galvan. Sophie Garbushian. Talia Garbushian. Alyssa Garcia. Sofia Gonzalez. Arsen Gregorian. Ash Tiller Haas. Madison Sue Juice. Amy Karakashian. Amelia Grace Fiscata Kelly. Congratulations. Hold up, hold up. Nick Nikita Kovalov. Cameron Eric John Kraus.
Johnny Rodriguez. Manny Rincon. Naomi Ramirez. Adamaris Pérez Aparicio. Álvaro Ortiz. David Navarro. Gerardo Morales Hernández. Zachary McCarty. Raymond Martínez Silva. José Martínez. Ashley Mancilla.
Gutierrez. Natasha Maldonado Gutierrez.
Melody Roxana Llanos. A second, hold on. Jacob Lassell. Milana Malachina. Jack Marin. Guadalupe Martinez Cortez. Julius Martinez. Okay. Okay. It's good. It's good. You did right there. Selene Marie Melgosa Dominguez. Ryan James Morton. I will. Sarkis Sako Movsisian. Amari Munoz. Jose Manuel Olvera Lopez. Cassandra America Ortiz. Yeah. Kylie Ortiz Torres. Brooke Lynn Price.
Anderson Zúñiga Álvarez. Jaden Walker. Dina Valle Tobar. Trinity Trujillo. Brianna Silva. Diego San Pedro. Brianna Rubalcaba. Salvador Ruiz.
Okay, he wants me to read. Isaac Myron Price. Great. Jerome William Rhodes. Xochitl Juliet Robledo. Nadia Marie Rojas. Maida Soledad Romero Ramirez. Christopher Ruiz Rosales. Pull up your blouse, pull up your... Matilda Dessa Sarial. Michael Justin Sears. Hold on, hold on. Scarlett Terrassa. Joseph Triplett. Kayla Lee Winston. Ina Yoranacian. I think that's it for us.
Graduates, please rise for the ceremonial turning of the tassel. We entered this morning as candidates for graduation and leave as alumni of CIS Academy and Rose City High School. We entered this morning as candidates for graduation and leave as alumni of CIS Academy and Rose City High School. Graduates, please join me in the ceremonial turning of the tassel from the right to the left.
We thank you all for joining us this afternoon. We want to thank our musicians Edward Pan, Garrett Wing, Greg Von Notias, and Minnie So for performing for us today. Please remain in the auditorium until the graduates have exited the building. Enjoy your celebration at home. Thank you.